Hello, everybody. Andrea Majewski here with Dentalelle. I posted something in my page actually the other day talking about how things are changing when it comes to dentists, dentistry as a whole, in specific to if you catch cavities early enough. So we're talking especially in children. You do not need the needle and you do not need the high-speed handpiece to drill out that cavity. So I'm just gonna pop up the article here. And if you guys want to even look this up, oh, wait a minute, maybe the article won't come up right away. Oh, you know what? I think I just clicked the link. That's why. Sorry, guys. Hold that thought. Here we go. So I clicked the page instead. But, and I'll leave this link up for you guys at the bottom of the video too if you want to read more about it. So this was posted actually June 19th, 2019. So not that long ago. It's June 29th today. Wow. So it is almost July. But basically what I want to talk about here is that this has truly changed things so much and changed things for the better. So I'm not going to talk about this article specifically, but I am going to leave the reference to this for you guys at the bottom of the video here. So pretty much I have been a mobile dental hygienist since last year. So I actually go to people's homes and I clean their teeth, or more recently I did purchase what is called Advantage Arrest by Oral Science, which is a silver diamine fluoride that does exactly what this is, meaning when I apply that to a little cavity, so if it's not too large and not into the nerve, then I can actually apply that liquid. It's a drop, maybe two, depending on the size, but that's it. And that will actually that will help to stop the cavity. So that cavity will not get larger, and it actually helps to remineralize the top of it so that it's no longer soft and sticky, but that it becomes hard. Because we know as dental professionals, when we're looking inside the mouth for a cavity, we take our mirror, we take the Explorer and check to see if that spot that might be looking brown, black, doesn't look quite right. We check to see if that is sticky. If it's sticky, that usually means it is a cavity. So the nice thing about this Advantage Arrest is that you can put a drop on that area, and if it's not a cavity, it does not turn color. So it does not turn, it's kind of like a black. So when you put on that drop, you don't notice the color change right away, but it will stain the teeth brown at first. And then my patients are telling me it takes about a week and then it becomes black, like blacker than black. So if it's on the back teeth, well, that's okay. If it's on the front teeth, it can look very displeasing, right? But it's amazing because it works. Those parents who have heard that their 2-year-old needs to be put under to get cavities fixed because there's no way they can fix the cavities with them staying still for a half an hour, they no longer have to do that. I mean, if the cavity is too large and to the nerve, yes, they will still have to be put to sleep to get things done. But if the cavity is so tiny that we can actually stop it before it gets to that point, I think that is amazing. So actually, I can show you guys quickly. Let me just pause this for one moment, and I'm just going to show you guys something. Okay, so I just popped up the product that I use for that to happen. So this is called Advantage Arrest, and it comes in either a bottle, which is almost $300, or you can get them in a unit dose, which is honestly pretty much the same price. It's a lot more cost effective to get the bottle because you can use a drop at a time. Whereas if you were to buy them in a unit dose, yes, it looks nice and everything, but it just costs way too much. Trust me. And the nice thing too is that if you guys click this link, you can read more about it, and you can listen to some videos, watch some videos, because it does stain the teeth black. Like, absolutely, that is the con. So actually, this is a good picture. It does stain the teeth black. Like, you see these black marks here. It looks like they tried to arrest a cavity. That almost looks like a crown or an implant or something, but it's black. And that's obviously not ideal, but it does stop the cavity. So, and this is actually a perfect example where they have stopped the cavity, but yes, it is black. Whereas before, you don't notice the blackness, it's just this hole there, right? So the black part is the only con, because I'll say it again and I'll say it a lot. It does stain the teeth black, but the stuff is truly amazing in that it will stop that cavity and kill that cavity. So I use it a lot in nursing homes, because even if they have a cavity, they can't go to a dentist to get it fixed. If they do, their caregiver literally has to take off like pretty much a whole day, and it's just too traumatic for them. Like, if you see seniors in nursing homes, they don't want to leave that nursing home because that's just something that they're so used to. So this product is so awesome because I can actually apply a drop. Is usually good for 2 or 3 teeth, and this will stop that cavity. So we don't have to worry about, okay, I know they have a cavity here, but they can't make it to a dentist. I know it's going to get worse. I know it's going to cause them pain. This will stop that from happening. Yes, it stains that area black, but people don't care, especially in a nursing home. You know, people don't really care. I do though. I do try to cover it up with a Fuji, it's a glass ionomer Fuji filling material, but it's not perfect. It does cover up the black, but it doesn't look like that perfect composite filling that we would often see, right? So it does, it's kind of like a thin layer you can put over top. I am a restorative hygienist, so I can do that. That is within my scope of practice, but I can't drill anything out. So I can just apply it over top of those black areas, and it does work sometimes, but it depends on how black is black. So be careful with the front teeth, and that's why they actually have us download the patient consent form, because this lets them know that, oh, okay, lots is happening here. I was hoping it would just open up one form. Well, anyways, you guys can have a look at that anyway. Oh, maybe it's here. Actually, this is kind of cool. I think I'm going to look at that afterwards. But anyways, as you guys can see, this is an amazing product. If you're not using it in your office yet, you should be. Talk to them. If you're lucky enough to have your own practice, this stuff is amazing. Now, I'm in Canada, so I charge about $25 per application. So like I said, it covers 2 to 3 areas depending on the size per drop. And if I'm going to cover it up with a Fuji filling material, I charge about $45 for that, so per capsule. And it's usually good for 2 teeth, okay? So the Fuji, there's not as much in there. It's usually good for about 2 teeth, so I say it's about $45 if they want me to cover that up for 2 teeth. So just to kind of give you guys an idea. But yeah, this is just something that I felt I had to talk about. I had posted the article in my page here, so feel free to have a look, because patients are asking about this. If they're not asking, when you tell them, you can offer them something for their children that doesn't involve a needle or a high-speed handpiece to drill out that cavity. They will think you're the most amazing person ever, and they will go, wait a minute, what? How do you do that? So this is something that you should be learning more about. If you have questions, please let me know. And thank you guys so much for listening.